Alright, so before I get into anything about this video, or with this video, I should say, we are almost at... My battery's about to die, what the heck? Alright, I couldn't find this battery for a second, but I found it, it was up there, we're good. Anyway, so back what I was saying. I had the lights off, didn't I? Okay, so we are almost at 100 subscribers. We're literally 10 away. I'm looking at the 90 right there. So I'm not sure how I'm related, or this channel is related to Amok's Therapy, but I ain't mad. So yeah, we are almost at 100 subscribers. I know that's not a lot at all, but it is for me personally, because getting to 100 subscribers, if you guys do not know, if you don't have a YouTube channel, you just watch it to watch, hitting that 100 mark is like, I mean, everybody says it's the hardest thing. It kind of was, honestly, now that I actually tried, because it's like, this was like a couple months ago or whatever. I was like, no, it's not that hard, man. It's such a small number, it's not that hard. It was kind of hard. What is going on, guys? We are back at it again with another video, and today I have something that people have been asking about a lot. Not really, well, not really a lot, but people have asked about it. Me, Josh, Blake, in the previous video with the blue TC, and some other TC I randomly saw on Instagram like last year. They had it, and that is all I've seen. You may be wondering, what is this, you may ask? Well, it's an LED bar. I don't have fog lights on my car. It did not come with fog lights, so I found this as a cheap alternative to buying the fog lights and having that wired up and everything. So it's just a lot more simple, a lot easier. I think it looks a little bit better, to be honest. I like the LED look. I mean, I'm sure you can get LED fog lights, but... So, if you guys caught this in my last video, my previous video, I said not to buy LED kit bars, or LED kit bars, LED kits for light bars. I mean, I guess if you're lucky enough to buy a good quality one, an off-brand one, because I bought the first one and that one held up for a long time. I bought a second one because I fried a wire in that first one hooking up to a switch. So I bought another one, and it was kind of an off-brand. It looked the same, but it wasn't the same. So I was like, alright, this isn't gonna work. I'm not gonna buy another kit. I'm just gonna do it my own custom wiring, and turns out it's a lot more simple, a heck of a lot more simple. So that is basically what I'm gonna be showing you guys today. Now I have everything already hooked up. I'm just gonna be running through like how to hook it up if obviously you wanna do this. It's not that hard, trust me. The only hard part is actually getting the bar mounted to where you want it. Now you can get, I would say the sizes you can get for an LED bar for this car that goes down in that bottom grill down there, say up to about maybe 35 inches. I don't even think they come in that, maybe 40 inches if that. That would be really tight, but I think 24 inches about there is reasonable. And yes, I will make sure to have the LED bar linked down in the description so you can go buy it. I'm pretty sure it's still on Amazon. Here is the LED bar itself. Right there. Little thing that's shining right there. I'll go ahead and turn it on for you guys. Obviously it's not nighttime, and I wish it was so you can see the brightness, but literally it lights up like my whole garage and kind of the size of the house, about half the house. And my house is, I mean, average size, maybe a little bit bigger, but it's a 12-inch bar, single line, single row, and this thing is surprisingly really bright. Okay, so first thing you're gonna want to do is obviously jack up the car. You're gonna want to take off the skid plate that is underneath, like right under here. That whole thing that's under there, it's not that hard to miss, trust me. You're gonna want to take that off, at least the front part. Many different ways of doing this. I had to go through some trouble just to get it down, hanging lower, because at first it was like up here and it was angled down. But basically you're gonna want to drill up in the frame that is up there, right there. You're gonna want to drill 2 holes, enough for the bracket. So there is the wire right there. So yeah, That's the wire that's going to be coming from the LED bar and then up into the engine bay up here. So there is the wire that I was just showing you. There's the ground for it right there. You tie it into any ground. And then the positive, which is right here, that white wire, that goes through here, and that's going to go to your switch inside through the firewall. So then you got this wire right here, also for the ground for the switch. Same ground as the one for the LED bar, as you can see. And then that also goes into the firewall to the switch. And then also for the switch, this is the part where I was talking about that third one. It's gonna go, I don't know why this is still gold, I don't like it. I don't know why I did that. You're gonna find a fuse that is active, one that will light up. If you have a fuse tester, one that will light up when the car is off. So that is very important. Make sure that's a strong connection. That also goes in through the firewall to the switch. So as far as the switch goes, you can get any switch, obviously, 2-prong, 3-prong. That's all there is, but get one of those and install it however it's needed. Mine did not come with like the, I need a flathead. Alright, unfortunately I cannot take this apart. I tried to, as you can see, but the wiring for the switch, I forgot we made it like just long enough for it to reach. If I pull it out, it's gonna like rip all of it out, and I really don't feel like taking that apart and putting it back together again. So I'm just gonna explain this as best I can. Get down here, excuse the dirtiness. If you get, yep, this is hard. Okay, see that light right where? There we go. See that light right there? See that? Okay, yeah, right there. Follow this, my sub power wire. See that firewall right there? That's where you're going to feed the wires through. That's where you're going to feed any wires through if you're going to bring any wires into the car. Now, basically, I went through there and came up and fed them up through all of that. Basically, just take this off, which I can't right now, like I said. But take that off, you'll be able to see, feed it up with one hand, pick it up with the other, feed it through, and you're good to go. But I just wanted to share my way of doing this. I'm sure many people like that have LED bars out there, not only in TCs but whatever else, I've done it this way. But obviously having a different car, having TC rather than a Ford F-150, it's gonna be different. So I just wanted to get this out here, the way of doing it. It's working for me, so why not share it, you know? Excuse the fan noise if you guys can hear that, but we just had a crap ton of rain yesterday, like a lot in a short amount of time, and it's really hot out here. Alright, enough cooling off. I think my Amazon package just got here in the mail. Let's go check this out. Nope. If FedEx drops it off, I'm gonna be mad. I don't like FedEx. You guys should know that by now. I don't like FedEx. UPS is the way to go. Okay, so I'm somehow gonna find some paper and a pencil or pen, something to write with, and draw this out for you guys, because I know it may be a little hard for some people to comprehend me just explaining it and showing, so I'm gonna write it down. It helps me, so hopefully it'll help you guys. Okay, so I tried to make it the best diagram as possible. Here's the front of the car, so the back of the car, LED bars right there. Now, so here is basically both the positive and negative from the LED bar, and then it splits. I did the dash line as the positive, the live wire, and then there's the ground, it goes to that bolt. It splits off. Power wire goes to the switch, ground goes to the ground. Take another wire from the switch to that same ground or any other ground, and then I did it like a little squiggly line for the accessory because I didn't know what to do for it. So from the switch to the fuses is that accessory wire I was talking about. If your switch has 3 prongs or an accessory like thing. So that's where you're gonna put that. And I forgot to mention, you don't have to go back through the firewall for this fuse because there's a fuse box underneath the steering wheel. You can do that one. I just decided not to because it's a really hard angle to work at and it's upside down. This one was just, it was just a lot more simple for me. Just personal preference, really. Also, for those who really aren't that experienced with electrical things, you want it to work in a circuit. If it's not in a circuit, it's not gonna work. We're gonna follow the ground, okay? So we're gonna start here, follow the ground, it comes back around. Now we're to the power, and it goes back to it. So it's all in a circuit. So yeah, so basically it goes all in a circle, or you could go that way, either way. As long as it makes where it starts at, it needs to end at, basically. It can't start here, come over here, then end here, and then you start back around this way. It's not gonna work. Well, that about wraps it up for today's video. I know it was kind of on the boring side, but when people are asking for stuff, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna share it with you guys. I want them to learn from what I've done. Do you guys feel back at school yet? Is it school time? Is school back in session? That you're supposed to laugh at that. It was a joke. Come on, guys, come on. If you guys haven't heard of Odessa, or you don't listen to them, they're awesome, really great. I love like chilling at night, playing some Xbox, doing whatever, just chilling, just relaxing, you know, having me time. Anyways, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, well, I'm sorry, but for those, maybe I inspired you to get an LED bar because you don't have fog lights either. It's a really nice replacement for them. I cannot stress that enough. It's amazing. It helps out a lot, especially during fog. It's really foggy outside. Or maybe you already plan on doing this, but you needed that extra little boost of like, does this wire go here or does it go here? Maybe this video was your solution. I don't know. Yep, I will see you guys next video. It's probably gonna be a little bit more serious. Can't spoil the beans yet. You'll just have to wait and see.